Hi, I'm Kevin from Gran Turismo, and today I'm going to talk to you about the DFGT pedals. One of the things I don't like about the DFGT, more so even than the paddles, was the pedals. Lots of you have asked about how to do that, and I actually posted some photographs and some pictures of the springs that I'd modified to make the brake pedals stiffer on Inside Sim Racing, their forum. But some of you have asked for a video because sometimes the pictures don't explain things quite as well. So today we're going to go over what I did to modify to make the brake pedal much stiffer to give it more of a real brake pedal feel. I've already taken the back cover off of it to save time on the video. Basically, you just take all the screws out of the back cover and it'll lift straight off. Once you get inside, you're going to see these springs. This is your return spring for your throttle. This is your return spring for your brake. Now this one's already been modified. The first time you open it, they'll both be at this angle. Now what I've done, it's very simple. Take this spring off, just like this. You work it off the end of the pedal. And before you start taking things apart, I'd give everything a good look over to see where it was so you can put it back the way it came apart. Then all I did is very simple. Take a couple pairs of pliers, some heavy pliers, grab hold of this end of the spring, take another pair of pliers, take hold of that pair of spring, and then open the spring. In other words, you're going to grab a hold of it and then try to unwind the spring like this. Just don't be afraid. It's a heavy spring. You can't hurt it. This one I'm not going to try to bend anymore because I've got it where I want it. Then once you get it to where it sets in this position, let me show you again what position ended up being pretty good for it. It's just short. When it's in the pedal correctly, it's not 90 degrees. It's actually more like about a 75, 80 degree angle. Much steeper than your original. Then what you do, make sure your pedal's back in the right position and it's not moving your electronics there. And you take the back cover. Now this is a kind of a tricky part because now you've got a lot of preload. What we're doing is we're preloading the spring so that it has more pressure. So you have to stick the back part of your cover on first, and then with a lot of pressure, make sure your springs are lined up underneath. You're going to start pushing the spring down, and you have to be really careful with this part. You've got to get the preload right. I feel like I'm hung up on something here. Let me look at this again. Okay, that's in the right position. That's in the right position. There we go. Got it. You'll know when you get it in place it fits. And what I do is I hold it down with some force and put the back screws in first. I don't have a screwdriver here. Put the back screws in first. And then I really don't need to go through this. Once they're in place and they've got several threads caught, then you can move to the front and squeeze the front down. But always try to put the back ones in first and hold the back of it down, because that spring with that preload on it's going to want to try to lift that cover. See, I got some threads on that one that time. So that corner's caught. Now that's the preloaded side. I can just come over here now. And basically that's what it is. That's pretty simple. It's an easy fix. If some of you guys just don't feel like you're comfortable doing that, I haven't really advertised that we do this for people because it's kind of a do-it-yourself thing, and the shipping for a set of pedals to me and back might be too much money. But if somebody really wants a pair fixed, I would do this modification for you as well. So that's all I have for today. Thank you.